My name is Carlos. I am going to talk about one of the most important festivities in Colombia. It is National Coffee Festival. This festival is celebrated since 1960 in Calarca, Quindío, with their activities and cultural elements exceeding the richness of Andean region and the importance of coffee in the country. It takes place at the end of June and lasts 8 days. Among the most important activities stand out the National Radio Coffee, the Parade of Coffee, and the National Folkloric Meeting. It highlights aspects such as food and festival. It is a national festival and characterized by showing gastronomy of Colombia and coffee as national product. To compare a similar festivity like Oktoberfest, that is a festival of German beer, biggest and most popular in the world. Celebrated in Munich since 1810, each year at the end of September and beginning of October, characterized by the principal activities like the opening of barrel, the parades of typical costumes, and Oktoberfest outdoor concert. Here, here in the food, there are sauces and, and beers made in Germany, made in Munich. And it is an international festival that has been taking like countries like Argentina, Brazil, and Mexico.
Today, I say you about a little part of our culture, Carnaval de Barranquilla. Barranquilla Carnivals is the most important folkloric and cultural event in Colombia and the second largest carnivals in the world. Nearly 1 million people, including visitors and locals, participate annually in this party, which begins on the Saturday and ends on Tuesday before Ash Wednesday. It's important to say that other activities directly related to the carnivals happen during a good part of the year. The dance and the disguise are primordial components of Barranquilla carnivals, the same as of the folk music and litmus. We can see two aspects of costeños culture, performing art and dress. Performing art includes a range of disciplines which are performed in front of a live audience. This cultural aspect exhibit and represent through nonverbal communication the behavior of beautiful culture. What identify us? Joy, dance, colors, mixes, rhythms, fantasy, and tradition. The dance nowadays are categorized into traditional and patrimonial groups. Several of these dances have become essential figures for the carnival. For example, Negrita Puloy, Marimonda, Monocucos, Congos, Mapalé, Cumbia, Son de Negro, and others. On the other hand, we see the carnival number one in the world, Carnaval of Rio de Janeiro in Brazil, characterized by his dance as samba. Another very marked difference between both celebrations is the inclusion that Barranquilla Carnival presents, since all social class participate in it. To conclude, both festivities frame the culture of Latin America countries, with different and similarities that further demonstrate the cultural diversity in the world.
Hello, my name is Vicinia, and today I'm going to talk about Feria de las Flores. It is a traditional event that is celebrated every year at the beginning of August in the city of Medellin. This celebration was born in 1957 and it have a duration of 10 days. Today, it is an important part of the Colombian cultural heritage. During this day, Medellin offered you more than 4,050 festivities. The principal is the Paradise of Sieteros. The main characters are the flowers, which are exhibited in the famous silletas, something like that. Additionally, this day gathered thousands of tourists that turning the city into a vibrant space with a lot of people, with much flowers, fun, joy, and peace. In the Feria de las Flores, we can see two important aspects of one culture. The first one is the visual arts. Medellin, in this fair, have the opportunity to show the world the values and the roots of the Paisas culture through the smell and the color of the diversity of flowers like sunflowers, orchid, or carnation. The second aspect is the holidays costume, because this event represents a space where the family can integrate, get together, and enjoy the valuable tradition that they have. A curious detail is that in Spain we can find a floral party. It is called Temps de Flors. This is celebrated every year during the month of May, unlike Feria de las Flores in Colombia, which is celebrated in August. Also, in Spain, they do exhibition with the flowers in the street and building of the old town of Girona, while in Colombia, we do more parades or things like that.
Hi, in Colombia, the Day of Love and Friendship is celebrated in the month of September. This is a day where lovers and friends express their love and affection through activities such as having dinner, giving a special gift like letters, chocolates, red roses, or playing Secret Friend. This game is the most important tradition in this celebration. The reason for this celebration is to pay a tribute to the priest Valentine. In Colombia, in this celebration, two cultural aspects intervene. The first is the economic aspect. The Day of Love and Friendship is celebrated on September because the date was modified in our country as an initiative of the merchants in 1969, arguing that February was a month focused on the school season, which generated a scarce sale of chocolates and roses. Then it was decided that the month of September would be a perfect month because there was no important celebration. In addition, the second week was chosen because it is a payment of 15 days and the workers would have more money to spend. The second is the aspect of the nature of friendship. The different types of friendship between couples, family, and friends play an essential role in human society, as they affect physiological, psychological, and behavioral functions. This day is a unique opportunity to strengthen the bonds of friendship, and one of the best ways to do it is through the exchange of gifts, which has a great significance. As Colombia, this day is also celebrated in the United States. Also, in Colombia, is called Day of Love and Friendship, and in the United States is called Valentine's Day. This day is still having the same meaning both countries. Unlike Colombia, the secret frame is not played in the United States. Both in Colombia and in the United States, later chocolate, roses, and invitation to dinner are given. However, in Colombia it is celebrated on September and the United States it is celebrated on February 14.